you? It's me, Jimmy. That's my name is Jimmy. I don't think we've formally been introduced until now. What was your name? Oh, very pretty. Quite unusual though, sir. Pleased to meet you. I'm working on getting the angling of this camera correct because it's sort of tough to do sort of tricky things like this. I'd like to show you that. It's my ceiling up there. It's a glow-in-the-dark star stuck. And then to put it back down like this, up, because it's very hard because I don't have a tripod or anything like that. So, yeah. Hello. I was gonna make another video right now, and I don't really have an idea about what. There's a Who Framed Roger Rabbit towel right there. You see it? I'm a very big fan of the movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit, for the same reason that many people are fans of Disney movies, or cartoon movies, or just movies. And Who Framed Roger Rabbit? What do I like about it? I always liked in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, well, for one, I was always drawn, especially as a kid, to the character of Roger Rabbit, because he's colorful, but he's very non-traditional in the sense of a cartoon character. He is, you know, you think about your traditional cartoon characters, you name your big ones. There's, there's Mickey Mouse, Bugs Bunny, Donald Duck. Of course, you got the Fab Four, Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Goofy. But then, well, actually Fab Five, and then there's Daisy as Fab Six because of Pluto. And then you got them, and then you got the Warner Brothers. You extend that out. You have Porky Pig and Foghorn Leghorn and Marvin the Martian, Tweety Bird, Sylvester the Cat, Taz, and all that stuff. And you think about them, and they're not. I want to say that they're not colorful characters, but that would be a complete misnomer because they are colorful characters. But physically, they're very sort of. Well, it's not true for Goofy. But the rest of them, they're sort of, I guess, lacking adornment. They're sort of plain, But Roger Rabbit, no, not at all. He is like poof, like confetti on that towel. That's what he is. So this is sort of interesting. If you look at the trend of cartoons that followed, like the Disney Afternoon, which was the next big, cartoon triumvirate block, I don't know what you'd call that I can think of, sort of followed that same color scheme as Roger Rabbit did. So it was sort of interesting to think about. I wasn't really old enough to appreciate like advertising stuff when that movie came out. I believe I was around 4, but I think that movie was a pretty big deal. And if it wasn't, it was in my household because I remember I had the cassette tape, I had the read-along story, I got a cool beach towel, so all that stuff. But it's one of those movies that I really liked when I was young, but when I was older, more like in my teenage years, I really liked it. And, then I began more to appreciate the character of Eddie Valiant, who, looking at those other cartoon characters, wasn't quite so colorful a character himself. But it was important who he was, and this is getting too deep for one of my videos. I'm just going to cancel it. But that being said, Roger Rabbit, you should see it if you haven't seen it. And the music, oh boy, it's fantastic. Alan Silvestri. That's all I have to say. If you don't know who Alan Silvestri is, he did the music for this movie. I'm pretty sure. If I'm wrong, I don't feel bad because you should still know about Alan Silvestri. I'm pretty sure he did the music for, man, I always get these guys mixed up. But anyway, Father of the Bride, and I think The Rocketeer, and I think also Back to the Future, maybe? If that one wasn't John Williams as well. Well, of course, John Williams did the score of Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Schindler's List, 1,000,005 good movies, E.T. Anyway, if you guys don't know about that stuff, you should look that up on Spotify if you're looking for some good music. But if you like that music and you haven't seen Roger Rabbit, boy, go see Roger Rabbit. I'm not kidding. If you're a fan of cartoons, old Hollywood, besides just old Hollywood, like Detective Noir or like Nancy Drew. You guys read Nancy Drew books? I know some people are reading Nancy Drew books. I never read them myself, but it happens. Roger Rabbit, I'm telling you. It's some good stuff. Alright. That's all I have to say for tonight, I think. Unless you'd like to talk about those antler ears over there. But probably not a good topic of conversation. Not in April anyway. Maybe in November. You come back in November, talk about the antler ears. Alright? Until then, live long and peace the F out. Right.